Hello, greetings from the Travel and Vacation channel Heritage Tour. We would like to present you a video about Singapore city, its main sites and Robertson Quay Hotel 3-star, which we have stayed in during our vacation. We booked the hotel for 3 nights. Because there is a 96 hours free of visa transit period is allowed to stay in Singapore for Ukraine and for many other countries. The visa is needed for the longer period. It can be obtained online for 3 days and costs $45. Robertson Quay 3-star Hotel is located at the Singapore city centre, on Singapore River Bank in Clarke Quay area, near the nightlife, cafes, restaurants, nightclubs, red lights. It's about 20 minutes to walk from the hotel to Marina Bay, where the leather musical show is performed at 20 and 22 o'clock. The hotel is easy to find due to its original design like a cylinder. Some words about the booking features. The amount of 70 Singapore dollars has been taken from the payment card as deposit. We have paid the full amount on arrival, and the hotel staff have promised to return the deposit back on card after leaving the hotel, but hadn't. So, even in Singapore, you can be cheated. Robertson Quay Hotel advantages. We have got a room with a river view. The room was after the renewal. A bed was big and comfortable. A breakfast was not so different but rich. A coffee and the orange fresh was good. About 10 minutes to walk from the nearest subway station. A kettle in the room. Robertson Quay Hotel disadvantages. The room is small, 12 square meters. There were no cheap cafes near the hotel. A pool is small with a chloral smell. British Tour Channel doesn't recommend Robertson Quay Hotel. Singapore, officially the Republic of Singapore, and often referred to as the Lion City, is a global city and sovereign state in Southern Asia, and the world's only island city-state. It lies 1 degree 137 kilometers north of the equator, south of the southernmost tip of continental Asia and peninsular Malaysia, with Indonesia, Royal Islands to the south. Singapore's territory consists of a diamond-shaped main island along with 62 other islets. Since independence, extensive land reclamation has increased its total size by 22%, 130 square kilometers, and its greening policy has covered the densely populated island with tropical flora, parks and gardens. Singapore has a tropical rainforest climate, with no distinctive seasons, uniform temperature and pressure, high humidity and abundant rainfall. The English name of Singapore is an anglicification of the native Malay name for the country, Singapura, which was in turn derived from Sanskrit, Simhapura. Simha is lion, Pura is town or city. In 1299, according to the Malay annals, the Kingdom of Singapore was established on the island as a trading port city. In 1613, Portuguese raiders burned down the settlement, which by then was nominally part of the Johor Sultanate. The wider maritime region and much trade was under Dutch control for the following period. In 1819, Sir Stamford Raffles founded colonial Singapore as a trading post of the East India Company. After the establishment of the British Raj, the islands were ceded to Britain and became part of its trade settlements in 1826. During World War II, Singapore was occupied by Japan. It gained independence from Britain in 1963 by federating with other former British territories to form Malaysia, but was expelled 2 years later over ideological differences. Singapore gained independence as the Republic of Singapore, remaining within the Commonwealth of Nations on August 9, 1965. Lee Kuan Yew became Prime Minister, and after early years of turbulence and despite lacking of natural resources and hinterland, the country moved from third world economy to first world affluence in a single generation. Today, Singapore is a global commerce, finance and transport hub. Singapore is home to 5.5 million residents, 38 of whom are permanent residents and other foreign nationals. Singaporeans are mostly bilingual in a mother tongue language and English as their common language. Its cultural diversity is reflected in its extensive ethnic hawker cuisine and major festivals: Chinese, Malay, Indian, Western, which are all national holidays. It's noted for its effective, pragmatic and incorrupt government and civil service, which together with its rapid development policies is widely cited as the Singapore model. The Sri Mariamman Temple is Singapore's oldest Hindu temple, located at 244 South Bridge Road in the downtown Chinatown district. The temple serves the majority Hindu Singaporeans, Tamilians in the city-state. Due to its architectural and historical significance, the temple has been considered a national monument and is a major tourist attraction. Gardens by the Bay is a nature park spanning about 100 hectares of reclaimed land in central Singapore, adjacent to the Marina Bay. The park consists of 3 waterfront gardens: Bay South Garden, Bay East Garden and Bay Central Garden. The largest of the gardens is Bay South Garden at 54 hectares. Gardens by the Bay is a part of a strategy by the Singapore government to transform Singapore from a garden city to a city in a garden. The stated aim is to raise the quality of life by enhancing greenery and flora in the city. In 2006, an international competition for the design of the park was held, attracting more than 70 entries submitted by 170 firms from 24 countries. 2 British firms, Kent Associates and Gustafson Porter, were awarded the contracts for the Bay South and Bay East Gardens respectively. Gardens by the Bay Park was opened in 2012. The park is quite popular, with 6.4 million visitors in 2014, and it had its 20 millionth visitor in November 2015. Thank you for watching our video. If it was interesting for you, like it please, share in the social networks and subscribe for the British Tour channel. Don't miss our next videos. Sentosa Island, including the aquarium and the beach, Singapore Zoo, Angeron Bird Park, Fort Canning Park, Gardens by the Bay, and the Singapore Airport. See you soon, friends. Bye bye.